Alright guys, Entertainment Weekly released images of X-Men Apocalypse, and there's a lot to discuss, but let's hold our judgment. Like I said, there are a lot of images from X-Men Apocalypse that are gonna hit newsstands and Entertainment Weekly, but they released the images online just like they did Batman v Superman. And will have to say some of these images are very interesting, but let's go line by line and look at each character. Now, just a disclaimer, not even disclaimer, just so you guys probably know by now, I'm not the biggest fan of the X-Men franchise. I love X-Men. I just think Bryan Singer and crew, everyone who's worked in X-Men movies have done something wrong somewhere. The characters have been misused, storylines are all over the place. Same thing, even Days of Future Past was a great movie, but the storyline was completely upside down for me. So that being said, let's go ahead and check out some of the characters. So first off, we have Sophia Turner, aka Sansa Stark, as Jean Grey, and I have to say she looks great as Jean Grey. I love the hair color, even though it's the 80s. She just kind of looks like Jean Grey to me. I love the fit. I think it was great casting there. We all know Jean has telepathic powers and telekinesis also, so I like to see that there. And also I just like the casting because she's been very good in Game of Thrones, so I'm cool with her as Jean Grey. Now, next up we have Cody Smith McPhee. Don't know what he's done. He is Nightcrawler. Looks like him. Nightcrawler has a lot of makeup. He looks like a little bit emo-ish there, though. I wish his hair was actually standing up instead of like the side emo pat stand, but whatever. You know, he looks good, but I'm concerned that Nightcrawler, again, his storyline, because his mom is technically Mystique, and he's almost the same age as mom, but you know, who knows, we'll see. Next up here we have is Lana Condor. She plays Jubilee. She looks great as Jubilee. I actually like the casting here as Jubilee, but I will say though, it's interesting. A friend of mine did cosplay of Jubilee. Her name is Liz Ng, and that's her. That was her cosplay of Jubilee of the 90s X-Men, which is pretty cool. But Lana Condor does look great as Jubilee, and I like the casting there. And just in terms of looks, I don't know what she's done, but that's cool with me. Tay Sheridan is Cyclops. Didn't want him to be Cyclops, not because he's a bad actor or anything, it's just I don't like his look. He looks like a younger James Marsden, I guess. I prefer the guy from Kingsman. They just kind of give him this very crybaby look, which I just don't like for Cyclops. Cyclops is one of my favorite X-Men, and I think I just don't like the look. He just looks like, you know, he's gonna whine or something throughout the whole movie, so that's something that I don't like. But anyway, moving on to Storm. Alexandra Shipp, she looks fantastic as Storm. I love the mohawk. I love the intensity she gives off there. She looks much better than Halle Berry ever did, which was not a good casting for Storm, I think. But you know, Alexandra here looks great. I love the intensity. I love her general look, and you know, I like to see what she does, but overall I think just casting wise in visual look, she definitely looks good as Storm. Here we have an image of Mystique in her human form as well as Quicksilver looking at each other. It's probably in, you know, in the Blackbird, but one of the things with X-Men, they like to do these plastic black outfits, which I wish they kind of just implemented some of the colors of the superheroes themselves in there, which would have been nice, but hey, that's what they do in the series. Now, we see Professor X, we see Mystique, we see Beast, all in Cerebro, and two other characters behind. I do not know who they are, I can't really tell. But of course, that's just a scene from Cerebro, so we're probably looking for Apocalypse, who we see next year. And that's the backside of Apocalypse. That is, of course, Bryan Singer. We do have Magneto, and we have Storm. And you can see the height level of Apocalypse, which is very interesting because Apocalypse is a very big dude. I mean, he's immense. He just showcases power. Here again, we see Apocalypse front side. We see him with Psylocke, who looks great, Olivia Munn. Again, we see Alexandra Shipp as Storm, looks fantastic. Apocalypse looks very small. Now, I've heard that he's going to be bigger in the movie. He might change in size at different times, though he does kind of look like the villain in the Power Rangers movie. But this is how Apocalypse looks like in the comic book. He's big, he is massive, he's physically imposing, and also he has his mutant abilities. So we have this right now. The other two characters look great. You can see Psylocke looks fantastic. Olivia Munn ship also looks great as Storm. There's a lot of purple in there. Man, there's a lot of purple all around. I think that is the theme of the day. But here we have the cover of Entertainment Weekly showing, of course, Psylocke, Magneto, and Apocalypse. And just so you guys know, Magneto is one of the Four Horsemen, with Psylocke, Angel, and Storm. Yes, Storm. So that's it. So here's just a zoomed in picture. You can see Apocalypse's hand on there. Oscar Isaac is playing him, so I think he'll do a good job. But you know, I'll just leave it there. Let's try and, you know, make any super, you know, yeah, I won't try to be mean about it, because I was mean about it last time with Days of Future Past with Quicksilver, and he turned out to be one of the best characters in the movie and actually fit in the time frame. So again, the look of Apocalypse could work in the movie, but you know, we'll just have to wait and see. But I do like Jean. I do like, you know, Nightcrawler. You know, it looks good. Jubilee looks fine. Cyclops, Storm, best looking character right there is. Olivia Munn looks great as Psylocke, but you know, I expect her to look great as Psylocke. Storm is one of those characters that I really like, and you know, it just didn't fit the last time with Halle Berry, so I like the look here. But overall, that's it. So I want to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think about the images of the X-Men from X-Men Apocalypse, as well as Apocalypse himself? Do you like it? Do you think it looks like a character from Secret of the Ooze? Let us know. Otherwise, don't forget to like, share this video, favorite this video, subscribe to the channel, and always enjoy your entertainment.